What is going on, everybody? It's good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's good. It's been a while since we've had just a regular Robeytech show. I think the last one was actually when Damien did one, and then we've done like basically a mod workshop, and then we did a build a rig. So now it's like a regular show. We can talk about whatever heck we want. Like we're not limited now for the first time, but it's good to have you guys here. We have a really cool build today, a commission build for Mr. Reyes. We don't do them very often, but when we do them, I think they're actually pretty awesome, which is actually pretty cool. And then I just want to start off real quick. Do not forget, guys, to link your Stream Elements account with your Twitch account. We are in the midst of giving away the Alliance PC. Now, the one thing I would say is right now it's low. It's super low in terms of the amount of people who've actually entered. So if you want a really good chance to win a PC, this is your opportunity to do so and win a really nice one versus the subpar Horde one that we gave away earlier. So if you want to get in on that, this is the time to basically do that and get in on that really amazing giveaway for that very epic PC. 5070 270 245K plus, really good system. And all you got to do is make sure you don't have to pay, you don't have to sub, you don't have to do anything. You do get extra entries, but now's your chance to go in and get some of those get in on that giveaway, which is always a good thing. But yeah, that's kind of the whole thing. Giving away a 5070 in this economy. Yeah, we are giving away a 5070 in this economy. Robos on Money was a Twitch ad incentive program pushing 3. Dude, I have no idea, DJ Techno. Here's the deal. Here's my way to think about Twitch ads. Twitch ads are in a lot of ways what makes this show possible, right? And if you guys, if people can't afford the subs, then this is your way of giving me some time, because it does actually help pay for this stuff. And so the one thing is, like, the way that I kind of look at it is, look, hey, awesome, I'm getting an ad that's supporting Robey, and I don't have to pay anything for me, for that and all that stuff. I can turn up the mic a little bit, but I'm not sure. We haven't messed with it on our end. I'm turning it up a little bit more just to turn the mic up. So there you go. So there you go. And again, you can always do, yeah. Is it worse now? Because I haven't played with it, but all in all, like, it does help. And it's just the way to support it. I did turn it back up in Need of Temperance. So, hey, Lansworth, thank you for the subs. Appreciate it. Bonjour et toi. Bonjour. Hello, you twat? Wait, that's not what he said. No, that can't be it. In Need of Temperance, we did see it. You're talking about the AIO. We haven't asked for one. So it was just... I didn't actually ask for one. So we will. I thought that's what it said. Bonsoir à toi, but I don't think that's actually what that means. So I thought it was. I wasn't. That's my bad. I should not do that. Let's see. My chat was not working for the last 3 minutes, but it is now. It's the best AIO on the planet. I don't really. I don't know. I gotta test it. So of all the videos I've seen, all I've seen is, has there been any test videos out yet? Because I didn't know that. I mean, I didn't know it was the best one. It's got the same Asetek pump that's in the Ryu 4, and so I don't know. And then it's just got. Oh wow. Okay. We'll have to test it out. I speak some French. Yes. I still say the Noctua 240 AIO. Okay, well, I will write Noctua. We have a great relationship with them. We can get one on the build. That we have the Ryu 4 review. We're finishing just like literally right now. We can throw it in there. Best is subjective with those brown fans. When we moan, huh? He read it, but he got the translation wrong. That is true. What is the one? So here's the deal. Like hardware. Like the other thing too is I gotta see what Hardware Canucks did. And which ones that they tested against. Because the other thing too is, like, we've tested, so it depends on which ones they've tested, right? But yeah. I did go a bit Brit, I guess. But yeah, I want to test it for sure. So, hey, there's Mr. Reyes right there. He's the guy who we're building the build for today. Are you ever going to do a mid-90s build with a 3DFX Voodoo 3 and a Pentium 2 and stuff? Our Dream Windows XP or Dream. So we did a Dream Windows XP build, and we actually used it at QuakeCon, but we didn't build it because honestly, building those PCs is actually pretty hard. But the one that we did at TwitchCon, yeah, TwitchCon. But building that PC building those PCs on stream is actually really tough. So we've done like kind of throwback ones where we use the Silverstone ones, but yeah, we can definitely do that. And I'll tell you guys what, we will get the Noctua, we'll get the Noctua AIO in here. They'll be happy to send them to us, and we'll run it through at testing. I will say we probably have the largest, we probably have the largest sample size of AIOs of any other channel, so we should definitely do it. I'm trying to think of what else. Anything else that you guys are interested in seeing? Yeah, I'm sure they will. They've been weighing. I mean, like we've been waiting for them to release this cooler for a long time. So I'm excited to give it a go. And honestly, I will be honest. Like I wouldn't be surprised if they actually were amazing. Noctua knocks it out of the park. How much is it? That's the question, right? Because that's the other thing too. Is it might be the best cooler, but I mean, like then again, is it substantially better than the Aqua Elite or the Frost from Thermalright, which is like $60? You know what I mean? $5. Yeah, that would be good. What's up, Pirate? How are you? Guys, we actually are in a hype train, it looks like. So let's see if we can get to level 5. We haven't done that for a long time. 240 is no way. It's $220? It's $220 for the 240? Dude, you're kidding. The 360 is $250 and the 420 is under $300. Dude, okay. That is crazy. And it has no screen. So all it has is the fans and the radiator. That is bonkers. That is so expensive. Okay, but the ROG, dude, has a giant screen on it. I mean, like, come on. I can't. The ROG one is like, it actually has other things, and all in all, like the Noctua, it has Noctua fans on it. That is nuts. Yeah, I mean, like, compared to many of the Thermalright AIOs, I don't know if it's that much better. How much better was it than the Thermalright AIOs? Was it 5 times better? That's crazy. Okay, well, that's good to know. And we're excited to give it a test. We'll have to give it a go. Guys, Hype Train ended, level 3. Oh, wow. Okay, well, there we go. That was it. Thanks for all the follows, guys, and everything else. So, DeBeer Fan, we actually have a number of blackout builds that we've actually done with no RGB. We did it, the 240 beats 360s. But does it, like, which 360s? And the other thing, too, is, like, I just got to see, I got to see the numbers. I guess I got to go watch Interaxness, because that makes it really hard. And go over and go and check it out. Because, dude, $220. That is nuts. But I guess if you're trying to do like a really powerful, but even then, like, here's the other thing too, is that like, what do you need to cool that's not hard to cool anymore? You know what I mean? Like a Core Ultra 250K, a 270K, a 9900X, like all of these CPUs don't run hot. And that's the other thing too, in a world in which you don't need that kind of cooling. I mean, unless you were doing like 14th gen, and even then, like they got that way better. Right? Like it just seems, yeah, but even for ITX, right? Like ITX, you can run air coolers, and like, or do you really need to put in an AIO of that level? You know, because it's like, unless you're really like trying to go for like a very small form factor rig that's for rendering, but even then, they can mostly render. You know, when you I'm absorbing the information and then translating it and being like, is there really a need for something like that? I think there used to be, but CPUs aren't acting like that anymore, you know? It's just, you know what I mean? You're right. Tomberg Gaming is like, it's more about the flex, which I agree. But man, that's a lot of money for something that, like even overclocking is mostly dead at this point in time. Even with the way that you overclock, it's not even done the same way. It's just kind of an interesting thing. That is a crazy high price point. But yeah, anyway. I mean, we're doing something else. You guys know we're putting the Liquid Freezer 3 Pro 360 inside of this build that we're doing today. Yeah, no. I mean, AIOs have been a thing. There was a time when it really used to matter, but I think that honestly, with the way CPUs are going, and I don't expect Nova Lake and Ryzen, you know, basically the next Ryzen series to actually go up in terms of overall heat capacity. So it'll be just kind of interesting to see how that does. I mean, it'll be great. We'll test it. I'm excited to get the lot of them, but yeah, it's going from there. Okay, cool. Anyway, let's talk about what we are doing today and the build that we put together for Mr. Reyes, starting with this right here, which is not a CPU we use very often, right? And that's because Reyes is actually, he's got some productivity uses for it, which is why he did not go with an X3D chip. So an AMD Ryzen 9 9900X 12-core, 24-thread CPU. It still runs cool, which would be completely fine with what we're basically putting inside of this. Good for gaming and for productivity. All in all, a great CPU. It's been good. It's been okay from the price standpoint as well. Yeah, it's been, you know, all in all, there's nothing I can really complain about it, right? So should be a really, really good CPU specifically for the use that he's doing. Now let's talk about the cooling around that because, oh, well, let's do the motherboard first. We're going B650. Again, he had a budget. We had to stay within the budget. So this is the B650E Plus Wi-Fi from the folks over at ASUS. This is their tough, great Mobos. The other thing too that's really good about them is it does have Wi-Fi 6E. It has, you know, in terms of connectivity and all that other stuff, plus a good amount of I/O, plus PCI Gen 5 and all that sort of stuff. The question is that I think it was just we were at the cap of his budget, Araxnus, and for him, RAM and storage was important. So he's trying to mix RAM, storage, and everything else, right? So, but anyway, great board right here, 9900X with the B650E. For cooling this, it's not my favorite AIO, but it is still a good AIO. Definitely one of the more difficult ones to install, the Arctic Liquid Freezer 3 Pro 360 ARGB. Overall though, it's got VRM cooling. The other thing too is it's got RGB, which he did want, you know, to be tasteful with inside of the case and all that sort of stuff. And all in all, it still is a good AIO. There are AIOs that are less expensive that perform actually a little bit better. But the other thing too is in terms of look and then just thickness and stuff like that, there's a lot that Arctic really did right. And the offset, I think really people enjoy the fact that they did do an offset for the Ryzen chip, which is always good. So it's still a good cooler. I think people have overhyped it and I like it because we're using it in the correct way as it's a great cooler and I'm excited. Yeah. So anyway, Arctic Liquid Freezer 3 Pro. For RAM, we're using G.Skill. We got 32 gigs. He is going to upgrade to 64. He did decide to do 6400 mega transfer on this. So a slight little bit of overclock. This is still Expo RAM, so a little bit faster in terms of RAM, which should help with some of the productivities working. And then 2 terabyte Kingston Fury Renegade NVMe as well. So all in all, it should be good. So eventually it'll always be, yeah, it definitely switches things up a little bit because we're building things that are person built versus other things too. So it should be actually also a really, really good fast storage, good ratings, plus some nice fast RAM, which will help a little bit with productivity and something he's hoping to double here pretty soon. So he has more RAM. From a power standpoint, it is Corsair, not the same cables, but he did want to make sure he had room for, potential room for anything else he wanted to do. So it's the Corsair RMX 1000 Shift. So this means it actually has the side connections for the PSU, makes it a little easier to add and shift switch, that's the word, switch cables if he wants to. It's a very, very good PSU. I actually have really loved this form factor since it came out, and makes it a little easier just to do maintenance and stuff like that, which I also enjoy. And then we're doing, and I know you guys are not used to this, but we're doing a blackout GPU. This is the MSI Inspire 3X Black. And the main reason I was okay with doing this with an ASUS card is just because there is no RGB to control. So it basically not a big deal. It'll just basically go in there and look good, but an RTX 5080. So this is a 5080 9900X build, coming in total, I think around $3,400 in today's market. And it should be good with, it should be really, really good. So it is, all in all, it's going to be an absolutely fantastic build. And then we're doing this inside of, he really loves the case. He sent us his inspiration for how he wants this to look. And that's inside of the Fractal North XL. So we're going to be able to do the 360 millimeter AIO, all those things, and make it look really, really good. So So there it is. There's all of our parts in here, and we can start getting ready. Yeah, it should be a gorgeous build. Should be a gorgeous build by the time it's all said and done. And honestly, the one thing I will say is the Arctic, I think, with the look and stuff that he really wanted, which he kind of, if I'm not mistaken, Reyes, it was more of a, it was like you wanted like a yellow, dark yellow color, or like a white. Which color did you want the RGB? So it's a solid color, so I can make sure I set that over when I get it done. Samsung, I think the reason I haven't chosen Samsung is Kingston over Samsung is that Kingston usually has higher durability, which is one of the reasons that I mostly do it. And then all in all, they're usually just better. So, not should be good looking. It will be 100%. Yeah. What is weird? I heard something that said France version of 2. I'm not sure what the number. I'm just trying to see what else is going in there. Yeah, inspiration is always good. It makes it easier for us to kind of choose something. Yeah, and then make sure you update your Samsung. Yeah, that was the other problem, is that they had that weird update issue that you had to update because they were doing some odd stuff back in the day. Okay, so let's go and start our build here. And we're going to be slow about installing our CPU. We're not going to be doing any of that craziness because we don't want this to break.
We're going to be calculated and methodical.
We're going to be calculated, yeah. By the way, guys, I did want to update you on the build for Monday. The fan did indeed work. I just had zip-tied the other fan. So what I found out was that the fans don't daisy chain all together. They actually are connected to a 4-way splitter, and I had just not connected one of the cables. So, always like to be honest. Made another mistake. Yeah, it is a good combo, Turdog. Which for productivity work, that's one of the things that's always a good thing. Is endurance. Okay, so here we go. Let's pop this open. This is a brand new CPU, by the way. Obviously, with a new build, we benched it with another CPU, but we wanted him to see the joy of like it's all new parts, you know. He wants that moment. Never been used. It's fancy.
Isn't there a song by Madonna? It's like a virgin.
Oh, jeez. I don't think that's the same thing. I don't think that's what we're saying. Like a virgin. Oh. Insert for the very first time. Like a virgin CPU in your socket next to mine. Worked pretty well, actually. I'm just saying, it was completely on the up and up. I don't know about Toy Story 5. Wow. I thought it was pretty good. I thought people would laugh at that. I guess not. Do it. Material guy. Okay, Blondie, do we have RAM clicks and all that stuff? I'm not trying to be spicy. What the frack did I just listen to? That's fair. Okay, she's saying 97. It is an older build, so that might actually end up working out. It was clean. I was singing about a virgin CPU. How is that not clean?
It might have been the pant that you did.
Oh. The pant. The pant. Wow.
It was forced. It made me feel icky.
It made me feel icky. That's funny. Okay, here we go, guys. We're going to make sure we peel there it is right there. I mean, people they were spicy last week. I mean, on the last show. Did you peel this? Did you peel that? Okay, here we go. Okay, let's get our RAM clicker out. Ready? We're not there yet. We're going to put in this beautiful Kingston drive so Reyes can do the work he needs to do. There it is. Boom. Looking good. I have that song stuck in my head. Ugh, there, come on, get in there. Okay, that is not wrong. You are so wrong, Turdog. He is the dirtiest mind.
I mean, to be fair, I did prompt him with the song.
He did. Let's look at let's go watch the replay for who started this whole thing. Who started this whole thing. Got me in trouble with Blondie. Okay, so we do have a peel here. I see. There it is. I think we have a peel here.
It's just that Blondie loves me more, so there's more forgiveness.
Yeah, that's true. That's so true. I've just been giving up on... Oh, by the way, I just saw something. Guys, reminder. We're a week and a half from the Mount Whitney climb. I'm gonna have to go to corporate sponsors, guys. But I really am trying to raise the money. We're trying to raise $3,000. We have about $2,500 left to go. It's on June 27th. It's for an amazing cause. If you wouldn't mind, please just, if you wouldn't mind doing the donation, it doesn't have to be much. Every little bit helps. It helps us basically raise money for helping families who are dealing with pediatric cancer. It's not an easy thing that I'm doing. If you guys don't know, I summited I summited to Camp Muir last week. I'm summiting Mount Hood on Sunday, and then Saturday I summit Mount Whitney. We're live streaming. I am literally lugging a Starlink up there to be able to do this stuff as part of this stuff. So please, 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 I don't ask a lot, but if you guys can, if you can show some generosity and give towards that cause, that would be absolutely amazing. So yeah. It is a lot of climbing. The goal is $3,000. We're getting close to 500. So there's still quite a ways to go. I haven't really pushed it. But yeah, I am now for the next few streams as we try to make it happen, which would be great. So
this nonprofit is particularly awesome because it helps out the families of pediatric cancer patients. So the last thing that you're thinking about when you're fighting for your life or your kid's life is doing, washing the windows or mowing the lawn or keeping the fridge stocked and that kind of things.
Gas.
Gas, yep, back and forth. Sometimes they have to have hotels because they're not, maybe they live not near a decent hospital. So a lot of good things that organization does.
Yeah. You can ski Mount Hood. In fact, at the beginning of the summit, you're actually walking underneath the ski lifts as you go up towards the summit. So yeah. Okay, 97 or higher. So anyway, if you wouldn't mind, we'll have that go up a couple times. You'll probably hear me be a little bit more like, hey, please give, which would be awesome. I'd love to see the community kind of, pop through. It's one of those things that, you talk about your community, all that sort of stuff. And I'd love to just be able to kind of gush on you guys some more if possible. So no danger of an avalanche. Maybe, and then if I die, I died for a good cause, I don't think honestly, there's the Rangers and all those guys really make sure that none of that stuff is actually a thing. But, doing like anything that's like extreme, like summiting mountains and stuff like that, obviously always comes with risk, right? Thank you very much. Honestly, Toasty Markov, I really appreciate it. Thank you very much, my friend. Okay, here we go. 97. Let's see if she is right or not. I'm not dying for Starlink or Elon, okay? That is not a thing. Okay, here we go. 97. 95.5. I'll get a drink named after me. Okay. Here we go. One more time. Come on, 97. 95.4. Luckily, she says if I'm right, you find another mountain to climb. So thankfully, I wasn't 97. So there we go. I don't have to find another mountain to climb. Apparently, 3 this year is okay. There we go, guys. So that's all good. Let's go and look at... I haven't mounted this in a while. I think the mounting for this actually takes a little while, so it's good to actually do this beforehand. I'm going to make sure I open this and leave it open. Tandem skydiving. I was supposed to do that for Maddie's graduation, but my mother-in-law backed out. So, yeah, she was the one who was going to fund it and then decided to give money towards Maddie's Maddie was like, Dad, will you go with me? And I was like, yeah, if you want me to.
Your mother-in-law was going
To pay for Madeline to do tandem skydiving, and she needed somebody to go with.
You're going to tandem jump with your mother-in-law?
Yeah, that'd be crazy. You've met my mother-in-law. That's not a thing.
That's why it was so mind-bending.
So my wife has done it, and she'd like me to do it, but as a former Air Force guy, though I never actually got to fully go in, I find there's an issue with jumping out of a perfectly good airplane, but yeah. Okay, I do not remember how to mount this, guys. I'm gonna have to actually look at the book here.
Am I throwing shade?
Brian is always throwing shade, all the time.
It's just that my heart is so big, it shades a lot of things.
Yeah, my heart is so... You're full of lies. Full of lies. Does this have a book? Apparently I have to look on the internets. Because I opened this and I was like, this is not as straightforward as I remember. Okay, I see this, this is the contact frame, but I don't remember if this is for everything. Okay, we're gonna scan, guys. They're like scanning to do this. Okay, here we go. Okay, so here we go. Opening it up. I need the instructions. What? I don't need support. I need the instructions. Find out more about the product. Okay, well, I want to install manual.
Online manual.
There it is. I found it. I'm going to do AM4, AM5. All right, packaging, choose connector, preparation. I've got it. Okay, so it says take out the screws. How not to mount your water cooling AIO. What? Oh. Oh, it's saying you how to not show the... What? That's not what I want. It says take off this. And then where not to put the radiator. That's not good. Choose airflow to... Air intake, what? Installation, okay, here we go. Okay, so we take this out. Okay, so they go long. Okay, cool. So let's grab this now. So take these out. Okay, or not come out. Have to use the LTT screwdriver. There we go. They are a little odd just because I'd prefer not to have to look at my phone, but I get it, right? It does save paper, so it's not necessarily a bad thing. There we go. Come on, get out of the thing. There it goes. Yeah, guys, if you can go like the stream over at YouTube, we do give away something at 150 likes. We actually haven't done it for a while. Even though we have a ton of people watching, you guys don't seem to want to win anything. So that's, which is, I mean, it's a strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off, you know? Okay, so this is like this. Okay, I have all four. Good, perfect. What did I do with the actual... Oh, I put them in here. Okay, let me put these over here. Okay, so now what we need is we need the AM4 AMD things. Okay, so we put the little black jelly things on here. Like so. Oops. Nice. 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 Okay. And then okay, apparently you have to do this with 4 screwdrivers, bro. I don't even know how you do that. How do you do that with 4 screwdrivers? You have to do it with 4 screwdrivers, Brian.
All at the same time?
All at the same time. Using all 4 screwdrivers. I need 3 more people and 3 more screwdrivers. I need 4 hands to be able to do this. How do you do that? You have to be an octopus. You have to be an octopus to install the Arctic liquid freezer. All right, here we go. There we go.
Blondie's like, well, Brian is just standing there.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
Okay, we're getting that in now. Oh, wait. Did it say something about the... what height? Left, right. Oh, yeah, okay. See? I almost messed it up already, Brian. I was like, but I did it. It's actually labeled, guys. Because I was like, noticing the offset's really high here, and I was like, that doesn't seem right. It is an arms race. Okay, there we go. Ah! Ah! It's never gonna get built. It's gonna be here for all eternity. Brian's like, I gotta get to Costco today. It's actually not true.
Actually, it's true.
Wait, what? Now we'll just take my time. I'll use Noctua, Joshua. Celebrate Noctua's launch. Plus, I mean, that's what Mr. Reyes paid for. He wanted the Robeytech one, not the, so I got to make sure I use the right stuff. I could use the Splave stuff. He's going to go eat hot dogs in the shade. That's right. What do you got to get from Costco?
In the shade that I create.
Oh, how was the new washer and dryer installation? Is it all set up?
Yeah, I mean, good on my landlord for responding so quickly. Like within 24 hours, he had a new washer. Well, I think maybe it said dent and scratch, but I think it might have been refurbished. Anyways, he definitely delivered to my back porch a washer and dryer within 24 hours of me being like, hey,
I need a washer and dryer.
We need a washer and dryer. So, but yeah, it was, it took a little while. And on Allison's, good on Allison, because she helped me carry in the washer. We have those really cool straps that you like.
Oh, yeah.
Like the harness ones. It's like, where were those my whole
life?
Yeah, my whole life. All the years of like moving friends and family. It's like, man, that really could have saved
a ton of time.
Yeah, a lot of back pain.
So it goes down when we get to this. Okay, cool. Okay, so it's ready. It's basically ready to get put inside of the case right now. So we've accomplished something, guys. So you got it all in, and were you able to dry your clothing?
I was.
Yay!
Yeah. Miraculous. No
Well,
leaks.
was it miraculous because it was new? I mean, that would be...
No, it was miraculous because it worked.
Oh, okay. Okay, so we got that in there. Let me get rid of these for now.
Okay.
Okay, Mobo's ready, guys. Let's go ahead and start getting the case torn down. Oh! What'd you do be right back for? He was look at him being a joker, guys.
Okay, turn off the cameras and take care of business.
Okay, so we're getting that out. I think this build's gonna look really good, honestly. And by the way, Araxis, we do have a rear fan. It's been a while, but I know you're pretty excited. We had a rear fan in yesterday's build.
Yeah.
So, you do get a rear fan today, guys. Brian's always got the trigger finger.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's ready.
Mute the mics.
Huh?
He said mute the mics.
I mute the mics?
No, I think he's asking me to mute the mics, but I don't have that power yet.
No, he did ask for it today, though. What's up? Wow, that's a name. Okay, there we go. We're good there. We have all of our accessories ready to go. I didn't close the Liquid Freezer 3 box, which makes Brian happy. So let's go ahead and start getting this all put in. Oops, let's pull the front here. There we go, just to make it as light as possible. And there we go. Oh, it's so light. Did anybody see Reyes's color of choice, his RGB color of choice? Man, I love this case. It's just such a really well-designed case for building. So my favorite product at Computex, honestly, I was really excited about Spark. Project Spark and what it means. I mean, as we see more of it, right, like, and get to see more of like it in action. I love the idea of, especially with the way that Windows seems to approach, because we got to meet with Microsoft and see the way that Windows is approaching ARM on Steam. I'm sorry, ARM for Windows. So I don't know. I'm excited to see how that ends up doing. The new handhelds, the new Intel handhelds, I was really excited about. Dang it.
Yeah, that should be really cool.
Yeah, so I'm excited to see how those perform. The 50th anniversary, the 20th anniversary ROG stuff, dude, was bonkers. I'm excited that we get to build that PC. It's crazy. Yeah, RTX Spark, I mean. I'm excited we get to build. No, that's not Sergeant Thumbnuts is not Sergeant Nobody. Sorry, Project Spark is actually a teaching device for kids, I think, for coding, if I'm not mistaken, that we did at Microsoft. But yes, RTX Spark. Yeah, they're like Steam Decks, yeah. And I'm excited to see how the Panther Lake ones, the new chips, really, really perform. So we're supposed to get to play with those on Intel Live. I'm supposed to get one. So I'm excited to see how those do. I'm trying to think what else we saw that was super cool. There was a lot of cool stuff. Some really neat cases were there. I like the ASRock Tai Chi Hollow. AIO looked really cool. Yeah, there was a lot of stuff. There was a lot kind of emotionally to unpack. But we'll see how it goes. On the back PC at center. Can you, at the gold. That's what I thought. That's what I remembered, Reyes. Yeah, gold. Okay, so he wants it to match the one that's back here. Okay, love it. That's what I remembered. And thank you, Reyes, for letting me know. It's not fake gold, it's real gold, guys.
With gold flakes.
With gold flakes. Powered by real gold. Okay. Okay, there's all the screws. Okay, we're in there. Yeah, they're in YouTube chat, Araxnus. $300. Oh yeah, dude, Juan Chad, that one was pretty cool. But that one, see, like, that's what I mean. Like, that one has like a screen, it has a flow meter, it's got, you know what I mean? Like, it has a lot of stuff for $300. You know what I mean? That's a lot for 300 bucks. I just feel like, dude, just some fans and then like an add-on VRM? That's crazy. Here you go, Brian. Good catch. What do we pay you for, sir?
My looks.
Turdog, my looks. That nobody ever sees on camera. Exactly. That's exactly why we got him. We're getting a heck of a deal. No, not necessarily. For the speed and stuff, which the fluid and stuff is going through, I don't think it'd be a big deal. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this stuff in here. Get these plugged in. We got daisy chain. So this is our fan header. So first thing, let's go ahead and add our. It's got a bent. I might have to go out. Wait a minute here. Why do I feel like I have like no room? There's no. Yeah, I guess you just have to kind of go out of the side there. That's weird. It's like, I feel like it's like the case is. It's like it's almost set up for mini micro ATX, but like not. What? This is weird. Okay, well, it's okay. We'll run all the cables behind. It'll be fine. So we're going to loosen the side here. And we're just going to have like a couple of the screws in just for now. But it'll look actually really nice when we're done. There we go. Let's get our little... Oh, yeah. Damien just got back from vacation, so he's in a very good mood, I will say. He went on an Alaskan Disney cruise with his wife, and he is in a nice and relaxed mood, which is good. And then Brian's got a vacation coming up in a couple weeks.
Next month?
Yeah, next month, so he's pretty excited. Me? I don't take vacation. No, just kidding.
You're going to Italy.
Oh yeah, I'm going to Italy in October. If everything goes well. Unless everything at Robeytech falls apart. And then I'm not going anywhere. But it shouldn't. Wow, these are both right angled. Okay, here we go, guys. So we're going to pop these through. There we go. There we go. Nice clean look there. There we go. Let's make for really clean looking build because all the cables will look like they're just nice and hidden. Okay, I'm going to pull out the bottom ones because we're going to run these underneath. And then we'll put these all back on later. But the hope is, just like I said, to really have a very clean looking cable runs for everything. There we go. Okay, so we have our integrated front panel here. There we go.
Brenda's calling.
Okay, hold on, I gotta tell my wife. I'm just gonna answer it and just say, I'm streaming. Hi, you're live with Robeytech. Hello? Did I get butt dialed? Hello? Look, guys, I think I got butt dialed.
Hello?
Hey, you're live with Robeytech.
How are you?
Good. We're currently building, but we thought maybe you butt dialed us.
Oh, no, I'm standing in a Starbucks. I texted you a request.
Oh, okay. Let me look at it.
Yes. Okay, no worries.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, apparently I need a request. I don't know, see what it is. Probably give me money. Yep, it's give me money. Okay, we gotta take care of that. Okay, hold on one sec. Perfect, there it is. Okay, so let's see if we can run this down. This is kind of a harder one. I have one. I'm gonna go ahead. I gotta give this a little bit more room here. I'm almost like taking out. I'm only gonna have like one screw in. And this is just so we can hide the cables as much as humanly possible, which was what we want when we do a commission. We want it to look really good. Okay, I might do it this way though.
Oh, Josh is wondering if that's a citrus or berry flavored CMOS battery.
It is. It's citrus flavored. I tried it earlier. Here we go. There's HD audio in. And then now, so we're working a little bit extra, guys, to make sure that we just have the cables extra hidden, because it's a commission. We want it to look extra clean. There we go. Okay, cool. So there's all of our cables. Now we have our, next one we have is our fan cable for all of our fans. Let's see what we have up top here. CPU optional, CPU fan, AIO pump. So the optional one, CPU optional should be fine, and we'll actually run that there. I think that'll actually run really well. It's gonna go up and over, and that'll be all of our fans will come off of this, because this has got a fan hub for everything. Okay, good. Okay, so there's everything plugged in that we currently have so far. So now what we can do, guys, is we can go ahead and cable manage, and then once we're done with cable managing, then we'll get our AIO installed and start the fun work. But all in all, it's already really kind of in a good spot here. And then I'll leave this, because this will be for our rear fan and the other fan. We're gonna run all these kind of over. Yeah, should look good. And then, like I said, we're gonna really make sure that this is like well over and very, very clean. That's the key thing here, especially for this is somebody's personal rig. I don't like that stuff Brian does.
This song always makes me think of the Wii. Like, do you remember the balance board that they had? It was like,
oh yeah, the Wii Fit.
Yeah, and so like Wii Sports, you had like the marching band one where you had to like step on time, and like
I never actually like used it because I'm so fit all the time. I didn't need it. Just kidding. No, I never used it. So was it pretty fun?
I mean, it was good. Some of the balancing ones were pretty fun. So you'd be like up on a ball balancing and having to juggle with the Wii remotes.
Man, the Wii was awesome. Still, it's crazy because it, like, you'd think it was like the highest, it would be the highest, but like now the Switch, man, just ended up being like the best-selling console. The ski jump, I didn't play that one. Like I said, I never actually used the Wii Fit. But I know a lot of people who really did.
Yeah.
What we're doing here, guys, is just making sure that this looks extra clean. By the way, I did actually use the LTT commuter backpack, and I used the actual LTT, the other one. And the backpack and the commuter backpack, honestly, as much as I hate to say it, they're really good. I was like, dang you, Linus, because I kind of didn't think that, but like where their team, because it wasn't just him, but where they put like all the pockets, and I used it all around Computex. I used both of the versions, and I actually traveled with the regular backpack. And I was actually really impressed with it. So, you know, if Linus, if you're watching, honestly, you did a good job. I mean, it surprised me. I didn't think that you could you know, I was like, oh, it's probably just a backpack, but it really was a good backpack. So anyway, if you're looking for a really good backpack for school that does a good job, it's also very comfortable when you carry a lot of weight around, which, I mean, for me, is something you do when you're traveling. You'll have to carry a lot of weight. That backpack does a really good job of doing that stuff. So okay, there we go. Okay, keep those clean. That looks good. Okay, guys, there it is. It looks pretty dang clean so far. Nice, and it is. I think so far you're pretty happy, Reyes, with just how things are looking and coming together. I hope so. Taking my time. Making sure this stuff looks nice. I don't think that's true, Joshua. That would be pretty hard. I think I can say that rumor's false, because I have carried that backpack, and fitting a human in there would be pretty hard. I'm gonna read it.
So fresh and so clean.
That's the way Brian always is. Okay, cut that. Gonna do one more, a little bit higher, so we can hold this other cable down.
We need a class on cable management.
Oh yeah?
I mean, this is kind of that.
Yeah, this is why we try to show this on every every stream, because we really want people to see it. It's so case specific. In some cases, like this case, makes it really easy to do cable management, just because of all the tie-down locations it's got. Does make it really easy. There we go. There we go. There we go. Flip these around just so they look nice. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we're in good shape now. Next up, let's get our AIO installed. Looks pretty clean so far, right, Brian?
Yep.
All the cables are nice and hidden.
Yep.
Straightforward, which always is a good thing. Can't really see much. And I like that because the BTF, it makes it just
Do
that.
we need the screws back in the motherboard?
Not yet, not until I'm done.
Okay.
Because I'll use it to hide the power cables and some of the other stuff too. So I'll put them all back in before we get to that next level. Okay. At least that one thing I do appreciate about this AIO, it's pre-assembled.
Yeah.
Which makes it nice. And it's got that big, thick radiator, which is good. Triple C thick. There we go. Okay, all of our stuff is ready to go, and I think I just okay, I'm just going to confirm that with the thing I have here. Put that in, blah. Peel that, put that on, put that in, put that in. Plug the RGB. Wow, it doesn't show the Okay, so I see this cable, and they all kind of come out of here, and this has got a PWM. Looking for the There it is. Guys, I'm trying to find the cable that allows me to connect this to connect everything. I see a daisy chain one here for RGB, but I don't see the CPU fan header, like that powers the fans. Okay, there's this. Okay, so this daisy chains into this. Okay, and then comes up to here. Okay. And this goes into this, and then it comes into this, and then it comes up. And here's the RGB. How do you plug the fans in? Okay, well, there's no fan there. That's the termination of it. It's been a while since I've done one of these. We don't use them very often. Okay, just making sure that I use these right so it works right. Yeah, I wish they were. I don't think they're wireless. That would be some incredible technology, I will tell you.
Isn't it like $100 or $150 AIO?
It's a pretty. It's not. It's. Yeah. It's. I've not seen a retro laptop so far. Okay, so here we go, and this goes up. And this is the thing that carries the... Okay, let me make sure. They did have more cables in here, so I'm going to see what's in here. So it has an attachment. Oh, there it is. Okay. I was like, where is the... There they are. Okay. So this is the cable I was looking for. This one allows it to do have the pump, the VRM, and then the fans, but it doesn't. So we'll actually do this one because we have a pump in the other one. So the only thing is we won't have... I'm trying to see if we have a place to plug in the VRM. Oh, I guess... No. So I have a fan header here. I need a fourth fan header. Now this has everything to do a fan header. I have fan headers at the bottom, none on the side though, which would be nice. Let's see what I have from a distance standpoint for this. How low does that go? You'd have to go all the way down over here. That would be a long cable. Okay, let me see if I can give... I'm going to try and run all three of these for the AIO. And then I'll reroute this. Little bit of living and learning here, guys. Always part of the process. There we go. Okay, so that's still pretty long. Okay, so what we'll do, this is coming off the hub, just so you know, Brian.
Yep.
So we're gonna run that down, and then we'll run this down so it can run off of one of the lower headers. This is running off the hub. Oop, am I gonna have to go? Yep. Okay, there we go. This is why we didn't unscrew all the screws. Like Brian said, make it efficient. All right, so that'll take care of that. So now we have independent control for the VRM and all those things. This will get kind of daisy chained in here in a minute. Okay, so now we have all that we need for this. So this is all of it. We're giving the AIO maximum potential here. So here's the VRM. We'll run that off of CPU optional. This is the CPU fan. We'll run that off of CPU fan. Like that. And then this is your pump. And that's going to go right off here. And then these will all run up through here. There we go. Okay, so that's all ready. So there's all the cables ready for the AIO. And now we know how this all works. So there's all we got to do is hide it, which is great. I will say that part is nice. And here's all of our mounting screws. Okay, here we go. Nice beefy boy installation here. Perfect. And the fan is not on this side, so it's just good. Get a couple screws in this. We'll do the rest once we get this all set and installed and all that sort of jazz. But right now it's just about getting the thing mounted. Okay, so we have it mounted in the loosest sense right now.
I'd call that dangling.
Yeah, it's dangling a little bit. Just gonna tighten it a little bit more. Might give it one more screw just to be safe. It feels a little bit lighter than I'd like. Okay, so now it's got a good mount in there. Goodish mount. Okay, so now that we have that, I just want to make sure we have room for some things. Okay, cool. Okay, let's get this down and get the. So there's our build as it is now. Zenu, thank you very much for the 10 gifted subs, bro. Amazing. Thank you very much, man. Really appreciate that. Currently working on a commission build, so I'm a little bit more focused than normal. That sounds terrible. That's like I don't care, but I do. But, you know, when it's somebody's perfect build, you know, I just want to make sure it's perfect, you know. Okay, so we're going to do here. I think it'll be okay. I think I'll leave it the way it is. There we go. There we go. Sure it's nice and tight so it doesn't go. There we go. Okay, everything's nice and tight there. Peel that off. There we go. Did I? Nope, I didn't, guys. You didn't. I didn't peel it. I was so I didn't peel it. This would not have worked. You guys didn't catch me. I remembered. I was like, I don't remember peeling it. There we go. Yeah, it took off all the thermal paste too.
Bad Robey. He's the one who caught it.
I'm the one who caught it. Now it's peeled. Look. There it is right there. All on the peel. There it is. Did a good job. It's all peeled and ready to go. Now it's good. Okay, let's throw there's like no thermal paste on it. That's funny. I remember this time. Well, it's on video forever, but I remembered.
Yeah. Landsworth is still grounded.
Well, yeah, because you didn't catch me at the peel.
I know.
The thing is, this thing takes forever to screw down. It's a lot of work when you forget to peel. Okay, now the peel's there. Thanks, Brian. Okay, so that's all done, and it's peeled correctly. Now we can finish getting this done. Okay, here's we don't need this. Don't need that, that, and that. Now what we need is our head thing. I think the actual plug goes into this. So I need to find... So this will go up and over. Okay, so now we got to plug this into right there. Okay. So Brian, right there at the bottom. That's where we route our cabling here. It's got little... I'm looking to see. Looks like it's got little slats, but I don't see any slats on it. Seems like it's this way. It's really hard to see. Sorry, I'm blocking you, but
It's all good.
oh, okay, I feel the slats now finally. On the sides. Take out the RAM. Give myself lots of room to be able to see the installation here. Okay, I'm doing this outside of the case. I'm not doing that in the case. I'm just gonna damage it. Okay, well, we're gonna take it off again.
Oh no.
Well, I just don't want to. I don't want to damage the. I don't want to damage the connector.
Yeah.
So I have to clean it off this time. Ooh. Okay. I just don't want to damage the connector, guys. There we go. Okay. Okay, let's get that wiped off. And then we'll reapply thermal paste one more time. Get it installed one more time. Third time's a charm.
You want to read parts list while you do that?
Huh?
Parts list? While
Yeah,
you
we
do
can. Oh, I can't read it at the same time. Unless you want to read the parts list.
that? I can't read.
Well, I mean, like while I'm cleaning. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So processor today is the AMD Ryzen 9 9900X. We got the motherboard. We got the Asus Tough Gaming B650E plus Wi-Fi. Graphics card MSI Inspire 3X Black's RTX 5080. Nice and clean. SSD, we've got Fury Renegade PCIe 4 NVMe M.2 2 terabytes. RAM, we've got the G-Skill Trident Z5 Neo RGB 2x16 gigs, DDR5, 6400 CL32, Fractal North XL Black and Walnut, very clean case. Cooler, you know the cooler we got. We're in the middle of it right now. We got the Arctic Liquid Freezer 3 Pro 360 ARGB. Power supply, we got the Corsair RM1000, which is nice and beefy. The shift, and then estimated wattage for this build is 621 watts.
Good job, Brian.
Gracias.
Look at that, guys. First time Brian's read the
Yeah,
read the specs.
read the parts list. You know, for a non-computer guy reading the parts list, I guess I can't really say I'm not a non-computer guy anymore.
It's not as straightforward as people think it is.
Yeah. That's right, in need of temperance. We do need to get me on a build.
It's on the list, guys.
I need some of that coffee, and then we can, I'll build real fast. In need of temperance reached out to me and is going to be sending me some beans to grind.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Araxis. As you can see, when it's like I'm also just trying to be extra careful, right? I don't want to do anything that harms the build or anything like that, just for the sake of, you know, time or whatever it was, right? It's best to just do it correctly and make sure everything's right. It's all good now. Let's pull our cables.
So when Brian builds, does Justin film?
We'll have to figure that out. But our second camera person is moving in, so it might be.
Yeah, that could be a good way for him to jump in.
Okay, so now what we're doing is we're just routing all of the stuff to make sure it's all in the right place here. And then we just have to route this, which hopefully we have enough room to do
Exactly. When I'm building, Robey's going to be walking behind me, closing all the boxes repeatedly.
Yep, pretty much, just to make sure.
Does Kyler like Costco? I don't know. You would always hope so.
Okay, last. Dude, it doesn't make any... There's only 3 holes in these things, and it's like, how does this not... You look at it like 100 times, and it should just like click in, and it's like, why is this cable so hard to plug in? It really makes no sense, because it's like... There we go. Okay. Okay, so there's all of our cables now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a single zip tie here just to get these held. And then we'll worry about putting in the Arctic plate. Go. Okay, so that gives us a little bit of room to pull these so they can be still guided. Perfect. Okay, so now everything's plugged in and we should be able to Okay, come on, really? I didn't pull these too tight on purpose. So Dude, I want to punch this. Is that, what is getting, it's this that's getting in the way, but it's like, how do you not get it to get in the way? I think I got it, okay. That's like, it's like super, okay. Okay, we got it. I think. Those magnets are there. Oh wait, does this come off? Okay, that's the soft thing. And then, oh, that touches those, okay. There we go. Oh. Okay, it snapped. Okay, got it. Okay, now we're just making sure that it's tight. Looks good. That's clicked in. That's hidden. Okay, that's in. The AIO is pretty close to done now. Okay, so now all of that is good. Come on, guys, let's keep hitting those likes. Getting it done. Okay, now we're gonna finish doing our cable management. Try not to slam it down so the front plate doesn't come off. There we go.
And we've been so deep in AIO struggles, we forgot to see the dad joke 47 minutes ago.
Oh wow. It wasn't AI, it's just kind of a painful AIO to install. And then once it's done, it's good.
Yeah.
But it's just, yeah. I feel like it's complicated for, I don't know what reason, but it's done. It's in. It's still a good AIO, it's just complicated. Okay, there's all the AIO stuff all cleaned up and ready to go. This one is going to be along the edge here. Nope. I'll fix one thing here to make sure this looks good. Run that under, and then now it will look even better. Little things, guys, little things. Make everything look better. Okay. There we go. And now for the crème de résistance. Oh, that's not plugged in. Nope. Okay, cool. Now we're good. Now we can just finish wiring this up. And then we have our rear fan that we still need to kind of plug in. Oh, I was like, what happened to that? What was that light? It was your light.
It's my light.
It's your light. Okay, one more right there, and then I'll probably do one right there, and then we'll be good. This little light of mine. Okay, guys. Okay, AIO is in. We are now at the final part of the build, which is the GPU and all that stuff, right? But like the hard part's done. Write that around. Okay, cool. Now let's cut these. It's looking good. Okay. All I got to do now is put the AIO, the rest of the screws in, but I'll do that once I get the, I'm going to go ahead and put the, I think I might do the PSU next and then run the GPU last. There we are, sir. Because then we can do the PSU, route those cables, get that done, and then the CPU one. So I'm going to kind of hide all of them, though I could pull the CPU one up here, which would be fine. Oh, that's right. I got a couple more here that I remember I started and then. That we ran and then I unran because we had to move a cable here. There we go. Perfect. Look at that. Looking good. Okay, let's go ahead and show up capture real quick. Guys, do not forget to link your Stream Elements account with your Twitch account, right? That's how you essentially get your, you get entered to win that beautiful Alliance build that we're giving away, 5070 245K build. We have just a little over 2 weeks left on that giveaway. So if you want to get in on that and win an epic PC, now's your time to do that, right? And good chance to get that done. That's currently the current active giveaway. The more you watch, the more you win. We have game streams starting up next week. All that sort of stuff is still coming. So anyway, get in on that and get your chances to win, right? And then also, don't forget, thank you very much, Landsworth. We are climbing Mount Whitney for pediatric cancer. We can go off, yeah, for pediatric cancer. Amazing organization trying to raise $3,000. We're about 25. We have 500 raised. Love to see as much of you guys can help as absolutely possible. Incredible organization. What they do is they come alongside families who are dealing with pediatric cancer. So things like gas, groceries, cleaning their house, all those other things that you just aren't the priority, but you know, make you feel like your life is still put together when you're going through one of the most tragic events ever that you could go through. So anyway, incredible organization. Would love to get your help if you could, just to donate. Trying to raise $3,000. Really kind of haven't pushed it. We've raised about 500 so far. So if you could give, that would be absolutely amazing. Okay, now we can go back to the build. So thank you very much. Okay, Brian, it is time for we'll do the PSU next. Ugh. Get those all routed. And then from there, we'll then do the GPU. Oh, it's already peeled. There we go. There we go. And then if you did donate and you would like to, we will, of course, we'll shout out your name. We do the live stream on the top of Whitney, which would be super cool. So yeah. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama. I like it. But no, it's not in Virginia. It's in Washington State. It's actually in California. So I will have done one in California, one in Washington, and one in Oregon. Origami. I can understand Araxnus. And like I said, I'm not saying it's a bad cooler. It's just like it wasn't the end-all be-all cooler. Especially people called it the budget king. And that was the thing, is that there were better budget, like the Frozen Note and some of the other coolers from the folks over at Thermaltake, not Thermaltake. Okay, here's our beautiful 1,000-watt PSU. 1,000-watt here. Let me get the cables all sorted here. Don't need that one. Molex U. This is our 16 pin, so we do need that one.
We got 2 dad jokes.
Two dad jokes. I'll have to do that here pretty soon, for sure. This is our... Nope, don't need that one. SATA, don't need that. I don't need SATA, right? I guess not. Nope, no SATA. CPU we need. Don't need that, don't need that. I think that's all we need because CPU, there we go. This can all go away into the dark. Whoa! Dark dungeon. There we go. Let's look at our dad jokes real quick. We got 2 dad jokes. What do you call a bee that never made it into the hive? What do you call a bee that never made it into the hive? A wannabe.
Nice.
A wannabe. A wannabe. Next one. Why is sand so optimistic? Why is sand so optimistic? It has a can-do attitude. Can-do. Can-do attitude.
It's kind of a stretch.
It's a stretch. Wow, really? With its well, you don't have a can-do attitude. That's apparent. Okay, guys, we're going to show you the awesomeness of this PSU. We're going to actually install the PSU without installing the cables first, because that's one of the things that's cool about this. Request a stretch. I gave you 2 stretches. 2 stretch dad jokes. Oh, you mean like a stretch? Okay. Oh, that was good. And then now I need to get some water, and then we'll install our drive. Actually, we'll do this a little different. We'll install the PSU after installing the cables. Look at that. That's how different this is going to be. So let's do our peel here. Okay, peel. Come on, peel. There you go. Peeled. Okay, we'll set this off to the side. Grab our build here. I also realized we have not installed our PSU fan yet. Okay, so our rear fan yet. So get all that. We have to do that too. Okay, so this will go through here. There we go. That's ready. This will go through here. Perfect. There we go. Okay, there's that in. How's it look there? Does it look pretty good? Nice and clean there. Awesome. That looks good. And then we have our CPU. Okay, well, CPU, we're going to have to do the last case. So here's where we're going to have to switch the order in which we do the fans here real quick. So we're going to go ahead and put these back in now. This is all hooked up.
do is undo this one.
Go.
And undo this one.
Perfect. Okay, now go. Okay. There we go. Okay. So now we can there we go.
Robey, who do you think would win a fight between a PB&J or a taco?
Dude, taco for sure, dude. No brainer. Not even a question. Who said PB&J? Is that Blondie?
It's from the movie Hot Rod.
Oh. What did they say?
She said it's like in a fair fight, I take the PB&J, but if it's prison rules, I take the taco.
I guess that's fair. That's fair. But I still think the taco would win in all cases. Okay, guys, there's all of our... Okay, so all of our things are in. Now I can do is tighten these up. Get all these in. And then we'll throw in our rear fan. And we'll just go ahead and finish the installation here, but everything is coming together well. It's also very hidden and clean, which I really appreciate. There we go. Last little bits of this build, guys. Of course that would happen, so we're gonna have to loosen this a little bit. There we go. Okay, so we got all those sides. We got almost all these in now. But it looks good. Just gotta get our rear fan in. Almost forgot it, but I remembered as I was crying. There we go. Couple more screws here on the other side. There we go. Last few screws, guys. How we doing likes on YouTube? We got 300 people here.
cables for.
Yes, and they beat it. Well, honestly, the thermal. I think the frozen Note. There's actually Thermalrights that outperform it too. Based on our testing data, you can go and look at it. We've done a review on the thing. Thank you guys. Only need 51 more likes, guys. Getting very close to having this build done. Got to get our rear fan in. That's the next part of this. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so now we have all of our cables plugged in, including the ones up top. We got everything like nicely hidden, which is great. Everything's ready for the GPU. Let's go ahead and get everything's looking nice for all the other cables. Let's get our one rear fan in. There it is. Nice big 140 millimeter fan. One thing we're going to do here for this is oh, that will not fit. Okay. We got the wrong size. Okay, so we'll have to order 120s because this will not fit a 140. So we'll order a 120 for it. I think we have some Thermalright fans. Let me see what we got. We'll order some 120s really quick. Thomas, can you see if there's 120s? Thermalright fan, Aqua fan, Arctic fans. It's an easy thing to add after. Blondie, can you let Tom know to order some P12s? We'll add that before we ship it out. Okay, let's get the rest of this in. Okay. Let's get, because I think those are, let me see what the ship time is. Because I think we get them tomorrow. Yep. Okay, they'll be here tomorrow. So we'll get them installed before they go out. Okay, so let's get the GPU in. And then we'll tighten everything up and put the PSU in. I know, but it does not. It would not fit it. I'll show you. Okay, this is Araxis wanting to see it. It's okay. It does not fit back here. I missed a screw up top. Okay, I'll get that. I do see that. Let me show you. These do not fit. Yeah, look. This one supports. This is the back connect one. It does not work. This is the rear connect model. We wanted to hide all the cables. So I'm just showing you. Yeah, that's why I'm able to hide all the cables. So I ordered, yeah, no, it's all good. It's too big. And it was because we wanted to hide all the cables. We wanted the build to look clean. That's fair, Raxus. I just wanted to show you, right? Because I think we originally, when we thought we'd... Except for it, okay, so technically it could, but unless you do what I do, right? Which we've done this before. So we tested that before. We've used it to hide it. Technically it didn't, right? But here, you can see, right? All we did is we just ran the cables through the BTF slots, and it ends up making it look cleaner. Well, I think that they're saying for most people wouldn't think like I did, right? But I actually routed them. Yeah, I know. Which is, we're being creative to make something look clean. So that way, when you look at it, you don't have any of the extra holes. So here, you can see on the inside. But this is the BTF version. The rear connect version. So that's why all the cables and everything are routing. That's why there's no big holes here. Is because we routed it so it looks really clean. But we'll just put a 120 in the back, which will be fine. So when we have that rear panel in here, it's going to look good. All right, let's get the AIO in. I mean, the GPU in. So that's a fair comment, Araxnus. Oh, I need to put that other. There's another screw missing. Somebody said the top. I believe so. We just made the call because we'd done it before. There it is. You're right. There's one screw missing. Well, I think they're just trying, like most people would probably, who haven't built as many PCs like I have, probably would be like, I don't understand how to do this. You know what I mean? Like where I'm loosening cables and all that sort of stuff to route other cables. So it ends up with a cleaner looking build, right? Okay, AIO has got all the connections now. So we're not really using it as intended. But it looks better, I think, anyway. No, I did. I already ordered them. It's all good. I just wanted to order them and make sure they were here so we can make sure his build goes out to him on Friday like we told him we would. I mean, Araxis, we have proof right in front of you because we're actually using it right now with a build that's not, which technically not BTF. I just wanted it to look clean. Good, Blue Rage. Okay, here we go, guys. I've never used this GPU, and it's small. It's better to look God than feel good? I don't think that's what you meant to say. Well, okay. We'll update. We'll update the link in the description, in the parts list. So this does come with a sag bracket, which is cool. Very nice, clean, easy thing there. Yeah, we'll get it fixed, but it is the RC version. Okay, let's pull the, here we go. Let you show it off here. Ooh, oops. Great. No, I understand that. I don't understand why what you're upset about, Araxis. I totally understand that you didn't know what we were using outside of, unless you recognize the case like I did, like we did. I just made a call that I don't think I told my team. Because I knew that I could do it because I built in the case before. Well, you sound like you're upset. Is it just because you were trying to stop me for the 140 millimeter fan? Okay, here we go. Let's peel this here. Ooh, wow, that's cool. It's got like etching on it, Brian. Oh, this is a neat looking AIO. I mean, neat looking GPU. Oh, okay. I get it then. Yes, I can definitely see why you're saying, hey, stop him. Yeah, because you would think it's one thing and then you found out I was using something completely different you didn't understand. Totally get it. Oh man, that is a cool looking, dude, that's a cool looking GPU. Let me scoot this over so you can get some good shots of it, especially the back. Let me know when you shoot the front enough because the back is actually really cool. And it's even got like the etching on the front too, right? Yeah, see the little wire etching, and then I'll flip it over. I'll like peel these real quick. Look at the etching on the back too. That's a cool looking card. Whoa. Look, got it. Look at that card. The etching, the little that's a really nice looking card.
PCB stuff.
Yeah, the PCB stuff and all that sort of stuff, which is actually really cool. Okay, let me pull this one thing out. It's cool looking. It's a cool design. It's a nice small card, which is nice too. Which will look good. MSI's done like a lot of kind of like different cards for 50 series, I will say. Okay, there we go. I feel like they took, I think they made a deal with NVIDIA when EVGA, I'm not sure, but I feel like when EVGA left, like they made a bigger deal to like make more, oop, that wasn't really centered, was it?
It caught everything.
Okay. That's a nice looking card there. It's gonna look good in there. Cool looking car. It's not a car, it's a card. Did I say car? Okay, there we go. We got it. Then we're just gonna put this, which is nice. One cable. Nice, clean looking. Look at there! It's done, guys! Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. We can disconnect this anyway, because, well, actually, hold on. Before we go, because we're going to turn it on here in a second. We'll leave it on. Okay, let's flip it over. Let's get our, well, see if we need a sag bracket. We probably will. Let's get our PSU in. I'm going to disconnect it just because it's going to do that the whole time. I think we're going to have to replace this cable. There's some cable that's something that's going out. But we'll go back to it at the last thing. Okay, so we got everything here run the way that we want to, which is cool. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our shift, which is one of the things that's so cool about this. Oh, except for we do need to put it in the right way here. So we'll have to put it into this part right here. Limited status, trust yourself, bro. It will not be that bad. Everybody has to start somewhere, and I think you'd be better than you think you are. There's a lot of people who don't think they're ready, and then in the end, actually really end up enjoying the whole experience. Now, this is like doesn't really. I think they really is this really wanting it to go, and then it lines up. Interesting. It's what I said, Araxis. That you were just like, the reason you said something is because you didn't understand what part I was using. So you were going off of the information. You didn't have all the information. So if you had the right information, you would have said something. You would not have said something. That's all. I get it, because the parts and everything show something different. And like I said, the only way you would have known is if you would have recognized from the build all the BTF stuff. But you haven't seen the case that much to recognize. That's the point. There was information, but the thing was is that you didn't have the wherewithal just with the build like some other people did, where they're like, no, this is the BTF one, and which is why people are saying that's why. But all the information you had was all, yeah, exactly. But I just said, I didn't say that. I never told anybody that. Just other people had seen it based on the case, which is totally fine. It seemed like you were upset, but you weren't. So it's all good. Not worried about it. Seriously, you're all good, man. And I appreciate that you try to help. Please don't not help, because you've caught things. So please don't not help. Ow. Okay, there we go. Guys, see, this is one of the things that's so cool about this PSU. So you can just put it in like so. I remember seeing this before it came out, which was pretty neat of Corsair to do. Okay, so now what we can do, guys, is check this out. Now all the cables, just plug them in on the side.
It's on. It's just the stream is pretty delayed right now.
There we go. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. And then we'll tighten this up here in a minute. Take this one. This is our CPU. So all the cables just kind of go on the side, and then here is the big boy. And just like that, now all the cables are plugged in. So it makes it really easy to do maintenance. I just hope at some point in time they replace these with like the nicer sleeved cables. Oh, I just have to go over here. There we go. Okay, so there's all our cables. Okay, so let's get these zip tied. 24 pin of destiny. I like it. The other thing that doesn't help is I'm actually using it outside of its supported thing, but I just think that it will look like, I like this case and the fact that you can hide all the cables. So I just think it ends up looking cleaner this way. But, and you guys have seen enough of my builds to know that if I can hide things via the BTF channels like I'm doing here. I try to, right? So it makes it a little bit more unique, you know? Let's get these in. You're my destiny. I like it. Okay, guys. There it is. It looks really clean. The cables look good. They're nice and clean. And we are ready to go. And just so you know, Mr. Commissioner, we have the rear fan on the way. We'll make it look gold, but we'll get that squared before we ship it for sure. Yeah, Rexus, we really do appreciate you. Please don't take that the wrong way, for sure. We do, very, very much so. Okay, so everything's in. The only thing we're missing is the rear fan because Tom also didn't know we were using the RC, the rear connect. I made a call. I made a command call that messed everybody up. Okay, let's pop this on. I just like the way it looks better. Because then, now, see, now this looks very clean. All the cables look like they're coming out of the back, which I think is neat. Yeah, I like that. This looks good. Just looks good. And he wants a clean build, so makes it that much extra clean. How are we looking on sag? What do you think? Is it looking saggy?
No.
No? The only thing that makes me sad about BTF right now, the state of BTF, is how hard it is to get GPUs. Dude, that looks so good. That looks so clean. We'll do a level. We do have a sag bracket if we need it. Can you see that? How's it looking?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's a little bit, right? Not quite. Does it help? What is it? No, it goes the other way. That's weird. It's over sagged? What the deuce? How do I do that? I can't fix that problem.
So you actually need a sag bracket.
I need a sag bracket. I need to put some weights on it or something. Needs to work out, bro. Okay, so this on.
Yeah, top first. Yeah.
That's right, yeah. Okay, there it is. Last little bit, guys. Let's count our zip ties and then we'll plug it in. Dude, that looks so good. And then we're gonna set it to like gold. Which Brian hates.
That's not true.
Okay, so let's look at our zip tie count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 21. Odd. 21, guys. Needs to bulk up. This GPU needs to bulk up. Either that or we could say it's too fit. Okay, so before we go too far.
It's interesting, like with it being a new card and stuff, I wonder if they like compensated for, because there's always like a little bit of sag. Like, did they just engineer the card to be like a little bit
More.
less saggy? And
This feels like a weird conversation right now.
yeah.
Does it have less sag? More sag? Okay, so one of the things, guys, that believe it or not, Tom is always working on, and somebody was talking about building builds. One thing that is worth checking out is Robeytech.com. It's that over there. And if you are building a PC, one of the things that we actually do is we actually make it easy. So we have all of these different segments right here. So if you're looking for a pre-built PC, we find best deals on pre-builts. We have the best deals on, we have like a running deal of the day. But the other thing that we also do as well is we have what's called a PC DIY deal. And we actually have a full DDR4 build that's on sale right now for $840. You could build this entire PC. All these parts are compatible. And then it actually shows you where you can get all the different parts as well. But this is like these links from here. So if you ever are looking for a full build, we have DDR4 and DDR5 builds that are ready for you to basically do at the lowest price that we can find. So if you're looking to build a PC, this is where, Araxis, you didn't do anything wrong. You're okay. I just feel like you're really reading into it, bro. It's okay. There's no anything. You didn't do anything wrong. You didn't know everything. So then you made a recommendation based on that. I think, seriously, you're okay. I feel like you're going too far into this. It's all good. Yeah, so the price for the DDR4 build was under $800. It was like $777 yesterday. But anyway, really good deals on that. And then here's a DDR5 build for $1,122.82. So anyway, really good options. Honestly, Araxis, you're good. Seriously. No, I think guys, don't jump on him. Can you read the part of that? Yeah, I'll read the part of that. Whoa. I need to fix this thing. What he does, when he does that, is all I feel like I've done something wrong. If the parts list says none, and I have not studied the case confidence, it's not always easy to catch everything. Just in the future, my fear is Robey to try to tell the team. Yeah, dude, okay. I think the thing is that you have to understand, Araxis, this is not the only part of my job, right? So understand that there are going to be things that, in a perfect world, if all I did was manage live streams. But the other thing too is, dude, there's like, we have like 15 to 20 projects going on at one point in time. And so we're not going to catch everything. So understand that just I think the thing is assume best intent, which is one of the best things I can tell any individual is assume that I'm trying to do the best thing for you. And I assume you're trying to do the best thing for me. If you take it from the place of where you feel like I'm personally attacking you, that is never my intent. And understand that I'm going to make mistakes. I tell people that. I literally, in the last 3 builds, have made mistakes. So I think the thing is that for us to expect a perfect situation is just unrealistic. Sometimes I'm going to make calls or parts are going to come in differently or whatever it was, and the team's just not going to be able to communicate just because of the size and complexity of the operation we run. I wish I could say it was better, but it's just not going to be. But just understand that the role that you play is very important, and it's okay. And so I'll just know that you're trying to help, and I get that. And I always want you to. And so, again, I think all in all, like, just keep doing what you're doing. And in the case of what we did, it's like, oh, here's why it didn't happen. We're like, oh, cool. Well, then, yeah, that's on me. That's not on you. You know what I mean? So you have nothing. Please keep doing what you're doing. I love what you do. Don't stop. That's my point. Yeah. Yeah. Let's just hug it out. But you can't because you're not close. So, which is hard. Okay, and then the last thing I wanted to tell you guys about is this. So if you also, the other thing too, for people who are looking to build PCs, we have all the builds that we put together here. They're on the website. And one of the things that Tom continues to do is like, because prices are always changing, now what you can do is you can see all the parts and then you can click on find retailer and it'll actually find all the places where it's for sale and you can actually check the prices at all of these locations. So if you'd rather buy it from someplace like Best Buy versus buying it over at Amazon, you can absolutely do that as well. And it makes it really easy to find the cheapest price to build out that PC. So he's actually trying to do a lot to make this as awesome as humanly possible. And he's always working. And then on any of these builds, it also links to the live stream as well for any of the builds. So anyway, robeytech.com/deal. Yeah, it's just feedback, which is, I think is great. And we should continue to do that too. So robeytech.com builds or robeytech.com/deals should help you. So, okay, cool, there we go. Yeah, you didn't put the YouTube on there, Tom. Didn't you just see it? Don't make mistakes. No mistakes. No, just kidding. No, Tom, and I'm sorry I didn't tell you that we use the rear connect version because I like how clean it looks. So anyway, let's plug it in and go from there. Yeah, dude, you are spoiled. Thanks for rubbing it in. I live near zero micro centers. Oh, new messages. Dang.
It just popped up.
Dad joke. Here we go. Nice. I saw that one pretty good. What? Why do hamburgers have to go to the gym? Why do hamburgers have to go to the gym?
To work their buns out?
To get their better buns. To get better buns. To get better buns. To get their sag on. Hey, I work at Comcast. Leave me alone. I don't know. Is that a bad thing or a good thing? Okay, here we go. Popping this in here. Let's hope this cable does better. Oh, maybe it's the laptop. Could be the laptop. I guess we'll find out when we plug this in.
Is it?
I just said it could be. I just said it could be. All right, there we go. There we go. Okay, here's power. Okay, guys. Let's hope this time I didn't do anything wrong. Well, Brian doesn't even seem very confident on this one anymore.
Oh, I'm saying it doesn't matter if you did or didn't.
Yeah, we have people who luckily we have a team who then will look at it and be like, hey, here's what you did. Okay, turning that on. We see any lights? Anything on?
No.
Ah, you're lying!
Yes.
I see stuff!
There's the Mobo.
The Mobo.
It's got a little bit.
And there it is. Now, by the way, that does not spin.
Correct.
There it is, guys. It is on. They do. The X and all those things, they all do mean different things for sure. That actually really is a very clean build. Yeah, dude, that looks actually really good. Oh, and it is posted already, Brian.
Shush.
Woo! Woo! Yes, we're gonna reset it. Nope. Okay, let's go to F1. And we're going to turn on Expo. And then the next part of this is to get the gold color. We want to match this one. Does it come with a new PC smell? Absolutely. Smells like pride and shame and ozone. And ozone.
Methane.
Methane. It smells like human.
Sulfur.
It smells like human farts.
Human waste.
It smells like It smells like Brian's BO. It smells like asparagus pea.
Stings the nostrils.
Stings the nostrils. There you go.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Brad. That smells like pure gasoline.
Now we're just waiting for the Ram to train. Your PC smells like roses? That's amazing. What AIO do you have? Could you imagine? Okay, let me ask you guys this question. If you could get an AIO that has a smell to it, like would you, like if you had like scented, you could get like scented AIOs that like also smelled like vanilla cinnamon or cucumber melon, would you do that? Coffee? Blondie says yes. She said she'd make a coffee. Okay, there we go. We are now... Yeah, it's definitely the cable. Display settings. Duplicate. There we go. Keep changes. Let's set it to 150. Okay, so let's go to Armory Crate. And now, let us make this golden beast. Okay, let's go to Aura Sync. Aura Effects, static color. Here we go. I think it's more like, I think we did like this color.
More orange.
No, more orange.
Yeah.
There we go.
Even more.
Even more?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty close.
That's pretty close.
That's pretty close. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good, Brian. What do you guys think of that, huh? That looks good. I think this is what he wanted. Yeah, that looks good. I think, and this is what he wanted. There he goes. He said, yes, sir. He was like, yes, that is it right there.
Can you see the front?
The front has like just, yeah. Dude, the gold looks so good. And when we have the rear fan in there, which, guys, huge, again, I am going to apologize to my team and to my techs because I did not tell them that I was doing this. So it makes it really hard for them to, sometimes, like, we ordered the wrong parts. So I apologize, or we'd have that yellow fan back there. But again, thank you. So honestly, we need them. Folks like Araxnus, Tom, all those guys. But it looks good. That looks really good. And when it has that rear fan in there, it's going to look extra good. Which is kind of... Araxnus keeps asking to get rear fans in these builds. And then we actually had a build with a rear fan in it. And then it didn't get to actually go in there. Fake outro time. Dude, that looks so good. Yeah, I saw that, Reyes. You're happy? We'll get the rear fan in. Nasty wobble in the middle fan? What? Oh, and then what? Yeah, that is weird. Oh, they're all doing that. It's actually the way the stickers are. I don't think the stickers are on straight. So I think it's actually an optical illusion. I don't think are you needing to show us anything?
Button must have been pressed. My bad.
Yeah, it's actually more like the sticker. So like the sticker in the middle, and they're actually, see, you can see both the left and the right are kind of doing it. So, but the fans themselves, they're not making any noise or anything like that, so. So, but it's not making any noise or anything like that. So, okay. Guys, let's see how this thing does, because we have that, so you've seen B-roll, all that sort of thing. Let's see how the other last bit of it is. Let's throw some. This build is for. He's right there in chat. Reyes. This is his build. Gonna get some air testing in here. It does not. It won't be ideal because whoa, we're missing the last.
We got some tinted glass as well, so it's
Yeah.
hard to see with that.
I don't think we'll be able to do airflow testing because you won't be able to really see it. We'll just see air come we'll see smoke come out. But yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
I could put my little light in there, and that would show up.
This little light of mine,
Yeah.
you can make it shine. You're gonna let it shine.
Or Josh's little light.
Who's Josh?
He's the one who started this song earlier.
Oh,
Josh, you.
Brian's not at Costco yet. Okay, here we go. We're just doing this so you guys can see the airflow stuff. We do it. Okay, let's start going in there. Okay. Okay, let's go to Cinebench. And let's open up CPU ID.
The poet's in the house.
Whoa!
What up?
What's up, DePoets? Okay, we got everything here. Right now it's running at 60. That's okay. It'll go way down. Okay, file. Let's go start multiple threads. See how it does here. 47, 51, 61. 61, 61.7, 61.5. So yeah, it's not gonna have any problems with temps. It's just running at 61 right now. So yeah, I think that's it's running 161 watts and 61 degrees. I think that is a perfectly fine temperature, guys. Okay, let's do some testing. Okay, here we go. There it is. You think you'll be able to see it?
Only about 20 more likes left on YouTube.
Are you one of? Did you like it?
I have not.
What?
I've been working.
Working.
we
Okay,
go.
here we go.
Hit that
I'm
fan.
working hard for a living.
You want to hit that fan for us?
Okay, here we go, guys. Let's get some airflow in here. You see that going right up to that AIO. Dude, yeah. See, it's just getting. Whoa. Okay. Let's turn the air fan back on.
Oh, good.
Let's get it going.
We just got started.
I know, but I don't want to I don't want to start the fire alarm. There it is, guys. I thought that looked good. You guys see that good airflow? Look at that. It looks good. Okay, well guys, there we are. Temps are fan-freaking-tastic. Let's go ahead and give him his light back, and then we'll go from there.
Thomas asked if I left and went to Costco already.
Yeah,
it must have been when my camera was not doing the right scene.
It's just me doing it.
Yeah.
He thinks it's just anytime it's incompetence, they think Robey's doing it. There we go. Okay, there we go, guys. Looks good. Build looks good. We just got to add that rear fan. But it's, dude, it's just what he wanted. Just what he wanted. And the other thing, too, is, like, check it out on the top, Brian.
It also trying to like YouTube.
It's also gold on the top. So it has the gold on the top, which is another really, really cool thing. So, like, it's gold all the way through, which I think is really neat. So I think it's, like, thematically, it matches all up. Okay, we're going to stop that. Just check some Cyberpunk. Yeah, well, I mean, like, it's running based on under load. I didn't actually. What I should do, real quick. I mean, it's not that it was, but before we send it to him, we'll actually run the AI cooling thing, so that way the fan curve is set. But it's not loud. Reyes, you happy? Yeah, it really is a beautiful build. Hey, let's let it join the hardware survey. Now it's in the Steam hardware survey. Everybody say goodbye to Brian.
Good stream, everybody. Thanks for hanging out.
Brian even liked it.
I was 134, so y'all got 16 more likes to do.
There's like 370 people here, so
yeah.
Actually, more than that. There's 430 people here.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
See y'all on Friday.
There's no stream on Friday.
Oh, Juneteenth?
Nope. Just because I have to get ready for Hood.
Oh.
So no stream Friday. No stream Friday, guys. So don't show up on Friday and be sad.
My bad.
There's no stream Friday. Yeah, even Blondie was like freaking out. Blondie's like, wait, what? We need 16 more, guys. Okay, let's see how this runs. Cyberpunk and temperatures.
Are you gonna rent another RV?
No. This one's, I'm staying the night in Oregon and then driving up. Like, I'm going to sleep Saturday at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon and then driving up to the spot at 11 p.m. to start the summit at midnight. So, yeah. Okay, guys, here we go. Okay, let's go to settings, graphics. We'll do ray tracing ultra, we'll do it normal first. Frame gen, video is 2560 by 1440. We'll set it to balanced, and here we go, run benchmark. This is gonna run beautifully. As long as Reyes is happy, I'm happy. Look at that, guys. 117 frames per second. Temps are 63 on the CPU, 47 on the GPU. You know what I mean? So good. Honestly, I love Fractal North builds, and this, like, great. We did a good job choosing the hardware on this one. And it looks so good with the gold and everything. It came out so clean. Just a clean build. It's all moving and stuff, exactly. Sorry for the glitches, guys. I think we need to replace a cable. Okay, so let's just do one more with, let's go to the ball version. Overdrive, resolution. We'll go to balanced, apply. So this is like full-blown Cyberpunk 2077. .82 frames per second, see? And this is full path tracing, temps 73 on the CPU, 48 on the GPU, so no problem with temps, and no problem running everything max here too. And the RAM is running at 6400 megatransfer too. Yeah, it came out great. Oh yeah, Tusk Star, that's a good one. Yeah, it came out, it's running smooth, it's like, it's just doing great. There we go, guys. 83 with path tracing. So 9900X with an RTX 5080 and no problems. Looks so clean, plays clean, temps are great. I mean, honestly, such an amazing build. I think the cable management looks clean. Getting to use the RC made the build look extra special. So yeah, dude, came out so good. And there we go, guys. There we go. And there is our build right there. This is a commission build. Again, just to go through the parts one more time so people know what's inside of this. We have a Ryzen 9 9900X. We have an Asus TUF Gaming B650E plus Wi-Fi motherboard. The MSI Inspire RTX 5080, which we have not used before. Actually, really beautiful looking card. Kingston Fury Renegade Gen 4 2TB NVMe drive. 32 gigs of 6400 megatransfer CL32 RAM. The Fractal North XL in black and walnut. This is the rear connect version. The Arctic Liquid Freezer 3 360-A RGB. We have that Corsair RM1000X Shift. And then again, the estimated wattage for this was 621 watts. But of course, we have that 1000 watt power supply. So it's actually in a really good spot. Yeah. So there it is, guys. That's the build. So next stream is on Monday. I will be finished with Mount Hood at that point in time. Well, actually, sorry, the next stream is on Sunday morning. I will have more information about that, but Sunday morning I'll be summiting Mount Hood, so we'll be streaming from the top of Mount Hood. And then the stream after that will be Monday. We're finally doing the Pink Tourist build. So if you've been waiting for the Pink Tourist build, it is happening on Monday. And then we have a couple streams. And then Friday next week, you'll actually be joined by my man Damien Gula, who will be back here. We'll have just come back from San Francisco, so he'll be streaming with us and joining us on Friday. You are very welcome, buddy. You're very welcome. Congratulations again on your amazing PC. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Sorry about the rear fan. We'll get that installed before we ship it off, but build came out beautiful. Yeah, yes, it's Araxis, I promise. It's actually going to happen. We're going to do the pink build. I know you guys have been waiting. We have a new Taurus. I put it after the thing so I could make sure I built it because I know you guys have been waiting for that. So the pink Taurus is happening. Pink Trikes Flova build is finally happening on Monday. So that is going to be happening on Monday. So it should be a really, really fun build. And then we're looking at the 011, the M. So that, and we're going to be checking out the Lian Li the new Hydra Shift as well. So we might, okay, let me tell you something. We might switch the build for Damien. So it might be something a little bit simpler, but regardless, I'm excited to build in that Lian Li. So we'll see what we end up building with him on Friday. But anyway, guys, that is it for me. Congratulations again to our commissioner for this beautiful build. Thank you guys again for joining with me. 2 hours and 38 minutes, not bad for the build. The next Intel live show is on 6/29. So that'll be the next Intel live show. We're doing that with NZXT, checking out their brand new NZXT the H6. So that should be really good. Anyway, guys, that is it for us. Have an absolutely amazing rest of your afternoon, and we will see you guys on the next episode. Bye, guys.